My name is Randy Paul, and I'm president of the Michigan Corn Growers Association, and I'm excited that we are celebrating our 50th anniversary as an association.
Being a member and being part of the board of directors for years, that really gave me the insight as to what they're trying to do to push forward things that farmers really need. It's been rewarding.
I was led into MCGA by the generation before me that were a part of it, and followed their lead and was told by them all the good things that MCGA did as they recruited me as a member.
It's always been part of my life to get into ag policy and do things that help our industry and represent our industry. This was just the next step in life, and the pathway that I took was through the corn growers.
I joined MCGA because when I started farming, when I got out of college, I felt like we needed a voice in Lansing, somebody down at the Capitol that was speaking what our needs were in agriculture, especially in corn production, since corn is the largest commodity that we grow in the state.
As an association, I'm proud of the fact that we've gotten younger members involved and got them to Washington, D.C. so they know how things work, and being involved in the Michigan legislative process, going to the Capitol, and that experience really helps people understand what we do.
I was part of the steering committee that brought the first ethanol plant to the state of Michigan. Spent a lot of time, my personal time, it was an unpaid position in energy. I fought for our industry, and so I'm proud that corn growers give me a platform to do that in.
I think when I served as president, I really was able to see how much the organization was respected. Wherever we would go, there was a lot of respect for our knowledge that we would pass on to legislators.
When I think of the things that I'm most proud of what I've been involved with the Michigan Corn Growers is this past fall we were able to pass the legislation with our help of the legislators of the Virtual Meeting Act. That makes it a lot easier for people who have to drive 2 to 3 hours sometimes for an hour meeting. They don't have to put that much time in. It saves the organizations money, and it's for all the commodity groups. It's not just for the corn, but it just gives us more transparency to our members, and I think that's one of the biggest things I'm proud of that we got done because of the situation we're in.
MCGA continues to push the edge on political things that, as we're dealing with fertilizer prices right now. They're in the front of it. They're trying to help. The people that I've gotten to know through MCGA have been wonderful friends. I've gotten to know a lot of really good guys, and I think the first thing that I found out the first meeting I went to was we don't all farm the same. Everybody does something a little bit different, and we shared ideas, and I really enjoyed that.
It's that camaraderie. There's nothing that beats looking around the room and saying every single one of these people has a vested interest in this industry the same way that I do, and to me that's worth its weight in gold.
I always really enjoyed the corn boil. It was nice to have all the legislators come out and right on the lawn with us and come down and sit down and have lunch and discuss current issues. And I also liked Washington, D.C. as well. It was really nice being able to go right to the offices and speak to people on some of our fly-ins.
Watching us grow from a smaller organization to having the impact that we have now is pretty exciting, and I mean that's something that we can kind of hang our hat at.
Thinking about the next 50 years of the Corn Association is just overwhelming. I know what our yields have changed in 10 years, so what are we going to do in the next 10 to that, or even and then the 50?
I'm excited about the opportunity to continue to work on different issues as they arise. We are in a very fast-changing world that presents different issues, every week, every month, and to be able to have a voice in that and how that affects us, that's pretty exciting to know that I can help shape the change that might need to happen.
We've come a long way, baby, and I think we have a great staff. I think we have a great organization, and we're going to still be on the front edge of corn moving forward.